Sometimes before actors make the big time, they often take on smaller roles that help them grow and often show the world what they're really made of. In this video, we'll take a look through 15 famous people you didn't know once bared it all on screen. Number 15. Katie Holmes. Katie is well known for being Scientologist Tom Cruise's ex-wife, and now Uber mom to Suri. But back in the day, she played a sexy vixen who bared it all in a dramatic scene with Greg Kinnear in the movie The Gift, back in the year 2000. Prior to The Gift, Katie had shared several on-screen kisses in various states of undress, although nothing like the scene from this movie. Number 14. Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson is known for the Avengers movies, Iron Man, and many other blockbusters, although she stripped down for her recent 2014 sci-fi flick Under the Skin, which most probably should have been called All of the Skin, as her entire body is on show when her character takes a few moments to admire her body with the help of a mirror. Number 13. Daniel Radcliffe. We all know Mr. Radcliffe from the Harry Potter movies, but did you know he bared it all on the stage production of Ikus, and then mostly bared it all in a gay sex scene in the 2013 thriller drama Kill Your Darlings? Most people that have now seen him in the buff say they can no longer look at small Harry the same way again. Number 12. Heather Graham. Most of us became familiar with Heather Graham when she appeared as one of the main characters in the movie Austin Powers, although in 1997 she starred in a movie called Boogie Nights, the story of a young man's adventures in the Californian pornography industry in the late 1970s. Graham, in one scene with Mark Wahlberg, exposes all with her full frontal, a very memorable moment for any Heather Graham fan. Number 11. Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf strips down in Sigur Ros's Fjordur Piano. He stars alongside Denna Thompson as a couple trapped in a perpetual cycle of addiction and abuse, set to a somber piano medley that at times hints to some light at the end of the tunnel. The 2012 music video received a lot of controversy at the time, as everyone was surprised he would bear all in a very left-field music video over a big-budget feature film. Number 10. Eliza Dushku. Starring in popular movies such as Bring It On and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Eliza Dushku is forgotten for her part in The Alphabet Killer, a 2008 thriller horror film. She takes off her shirt and we see Dushku's bare breasts as she changes in a locker room. Number 9. Michael Fassbender. In the 2011 Steve McQueen film Shame, Michael Fassbender has a scene few women and probably few men will forget. Fassbender plays a character by the name of Brandon and indulges in his sexual addiction. The movie, unlike Michael Fassbender, was a flop, grossing less than what they'd spent on making the film. Number 8. Nicole Kidman. Before Nicole Kidman became an A-list celebrity, she starred in an erotic drama film called Eyes Wide Shut, a film directed by the late Stanley Kubrick. The story, set in and around New York City, follows the sexually charged adventures of Dr. Bill Harford, who is shocked when his wife, Nicole Kidman, reveals that she'd contemplated an affair a year earlier. The movie has multiple scenes in which Kidman bears it all. Number 7. Melissa Benoist. The American actress and singer, best known for her portrayal of a superhero in the drama series Supergirl, once bared her assets in an absurd nude scene in the first season of Homeland. She played Stacey Moore in the show's first season, a woman interviewing to be the harem of Saudi Prince Farid bin Aboud. Number 6. Jason Segel. In Forgotten Sarah Marshall, his breakout role, Segel reveals his knack for a raw vulnerability that would be depressing if it wasn't so funny. In the opening scenes, Segel's character misinterprets the reasons for his girlfriend's urgent visit. Utterly distraught, he doesn't cover up for Marshall, Kristen Bell, or for the camera. Number 5. Jennifer Morrison. You may remember her from Once Upon a Time, a fairy tale drama TV series. Jennifer Morrison, along with others, posed nude in a photo shoot for Allure magazine. Protecting her modesty with carefully placed hands, arms, and long hair, the stars flashed the flesh poolside in Beverly Hills. The star admitted she has never done a nude scene, as they don't really come my way. Number 4. Rose McIver. Born in New Zealand, her mainstream feature film debut came in 2009's The Lovely Bones, where she played Lindsay Salmon. She has also appeared in many Once Upon a Time episodes, although one TV series that wasn't so PG-rated was Masters of Sex, where Rose McIver plays the character Vivian Scully and bears it all in a sex scene in one particular episode. Number 3. Jamie Foxx. Most people will know Jamie Foxx from the action movies such as Collateral and White House Down, although he also starred in recent film Django Unchained, taking on the role of a freed slave who becomes a bounty hunter. A scene in which Foxx is hanging upside down and tortured left audiences surprised, as it's truly moving. A part that Will Smith turned down for what seems an obvious reason. Number 2. Mark Wahlberg. As briefly mentioned before with Heather Graham, Mark Wahlberg bared it all as well. Although the final scene where Wahlberg's character Dirk Diggler's member is on show, it isn't 100% real. The enormous bulge and final shots were actually done with a prosthetic penis, one that Wahlberg apparently held onto after filming. Despite the extra help that the actor got with his equipment for this role, it's still worth being on the list because the whole film was actually orientated around his asset. Or should we say, lack thereof. Number 1. Halle Berry. The same film in which she won an Academy Award for, Halle Berry showed a little more than most other movies she'd starred in. Monsters Ball is a 2001 American romantic drama film, also starring Billy Bob Thompson and Heath Ledger. The film tells the story of a poor southern woman who falls for a widowed prison guard after the execution of her husband. In one scene, Berry pulls off her clothes and begs Thornton to make her feel good.